I hope your day is full of gooseberries and cranberries and raspberries. What if I pronounced the P in raspberries? Raspberries? Then I'd be canceled. Blueberries, mangoes, kiwis, bananas, plantains. Are plantains just a different variation of the banana? Does anybody know? Sound off in the comments below. Tomatoes, those are fruits. Guavas, apricots. Why can't I say apricot? Is it apricot or apricot? You guys let me know what you think. Coconuts. Gotta have coconuts. Gotta have melon. Cantaloupe. What other things are there? Cantaloupe, watermelon, pineapple. Pineapple is not my favorite, but it does make me feel beachy. Like if someone was like, hey, here's a pineapple coconut beverage, I would chug it right then and there. Guys, we have an amazing episode of Shank for you this week, presented by Flint's Mints, Flint's mouth-watering mints. That's right. If you're someone who has cotton mouth, dry mouth, and you are looking for a solution, Flint's Mints, head to flints.com, link in the description of this episode. That's Flintt, FLINTTS. 2 T's on Flint's. Discount code SHANK, SHENK, for mouth-watering mints. And they have all different strengths and all different flavors. My favorite, cinnamon, ginger, or strawberry magic. So if you want your mouth to water, if you want it to sparkle, if you want it to tingle, get Flint's Mints. Guys, this week's episode is fun. I talked to Chase O Donnell about all fun things, including Goop. I remember we talked about Goop for a while. Our thoughts on Gwyneth Paltrow, like we really went there. We get in there. We have a really fun, lighthearted conversation. It was a great time. I have so many shows coming up in July. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to do that at Princess Shank. That's Princess like normal and then another SHENK. I will be in Palm Springs headlining an NFT art show with Kimberly Congdon and Rachel Wolfson on the lineup as well. We're also doing a podcast from an NFT art show in Palm Springs. That's on July 24th. You can buy tickets online. I'm constantly sharing shows and show dates on my Instagram, Princess Shank. I'm going to be returning to the Hood in Palm Desert the weekend of July 17th. So if you're in the desert area and you want to come out and have a drink and have a real wild time, that's where I'll be, the 17th of July. And then I will be at Supernova in LA. And you can find the dates for all of that on my Instagram as well. I'm constantly posting my shows there and on Twitter at Princess Shank on Twitter. All right, guys. This episode is presented to you by Flint's Mints and Sunday Scaries. SundayScaries.com. Discount code SHANK, SHENK, for 25% off CBD. Guys, enjoy this week's episode of Shank with Chase O Donnell. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. And if you are, please do me a favor. Leave a review on iTunes. It just takes a second. Rating is great, but a review is how people find out about the show. And it just takes a second. And I would so appreciate it. Check out my sponsors if you're looking for a way to support the show. There's also merch. In the description of this week's episode, there's a link to my merch store as well. Okay, guys, enjoy this week's episode of Shank with Chase O'Donnell. Here it is. It's exciting. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of Shank. Today's guest is Chase O'Donnell.
Hello. I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so excited to have you.
Wait, do I look at the camera?
You can. You can look at the
I'm
camera.
talking straight to the camera as if I'm hosting a show.
It's kind of distracting, right? When I do it by myself, I'm like looking at myself. I'm like, this feels,
you can tell
what's going on.
You look okay.
Yeah.
I wore this dress too because it reminded me of a dress
like
you
it.
would wear.
I love a dress.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like a dress in general? Do. I like it when you have a bow in your hair.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
It's very like 1950s.
Yeah.
It's a good look on you. We'd love to see it.
But I'm my most comfortable in sweatpants and a big t-shirt. That's where I live.
That's where you thrive.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Do you love like a cotton t-shirt, like an oversized t-shirt?
Big t-shirt. And I did just make a purchase I spent $105 on a big oversized t-shirt.
You did?
Which you shouldn't spend that much money on a big oversized t-shirt.
Well, what does it look like?
It's just pink. It's pink and it says Ramones.
Okay.
And I'm not even a fan of Ramones. I just liked the shirt.
No, that's okay.
Well, everyone, when I wear it, they go,
like,
nice, but cool. And I have to pretend like I'm a fan because I'm wearing the shirt.
Yeah, I saw this meme about how it was like girls with band shirts and then guys, I don't know, you have to see the meme, but like guys asking them to name 3 songs.
Oh, and they can't.
I mean, I've been there. I have a Guns N' Roses shirt. I have like Def Leppard socks.
I used to wear in middle school Grateful Dead.
Okay, Grateful Dead. That was so good.
I used to wear this Grateful Dead hat, and this guy would be like, "You a Deadhead?" They'd all be like, "Hey, we've got a Deadhead," and I was like, "Yeah," and had never listened.
Okay, you have to listen to the Grateful Dead.
Yeah, well, I hear it's like before Coachella, there was Grateful Dead concerts. Like that's where you went and like just got high and listened to music.
Yeah, and then there's like this documentary on Amazon, I think, called Long Strange Trip. And before I was like, okay, every time I heard a Grateful Dead song, I would be like, I really like this song. And then someone would be like, it's the Grateful Dead. And I'd be like, I don't think I would like the Grateful Dead because like the name sounds weird.
Yeah.
And there's like skulls and shit. I'm like, I don't think this is the Grateful Dead. They're like, no, this is the Grateful Dead. And I'm like, really? And then I listened to like 10 other songs. I'm like, every song I fucking love. And it's like the voice. You give them to listen on the way home. I'll tell you the songs.
Okay. Because I'm all about a good happy tune.
It's a happy.
I like happy
energy. Like you're driving it, you're like, I don't have any cares in the world. Yeah, that's what I like. Yeah, no, you would love it. And then I got really into it. And then I started dating this guy. We had a Grateful Dead themed Christmas tree with like the little bears everywhere.
Are those part of the Grateful Dead?
Yeah, they have like these rainbow bears. That's really what lured me in. I love like a cute rainbow bear. Yeah, and then with like a cute smiley face on them. Let me see if I have my Grateful Dead shirt. I'm going to show you.
Okay,
because this is important to me.
I love when closets are exposed like this.
Oh, like a rolling rack?
Yeah, because then you get to you have it.
Those bears.
Can you show the camera?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I see that shirt. I would pay $100 for.
Yeah, it lures you in.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, the bears. And I was like, okay, I'm not even on a mic right now. I got so excited. It was an opportunity for me to show you my shirt. Yeah, that's how I got into them. With the bears. I just followed the bears. I was like, whatever this is, I'm a part of.
Yeah. And so I think like maybe I just buy enough band t-shirts and then have to listen to the music and then I'll become
totally
culture.
You just have to know 3 songs so that you can just pull it out of your pocket.
At this point though, I'm confident enough to just be like, no, I don't. As opposed to growing up, I was humiliated if I was asked that question and didn't know.
Totally. Yeah, no, I respect that. You just have to own your ignorance.
I just love the shirt, but I hear they're great.
Yeah, I have a Guns N' Roses shirt. And like the truth is, I know maybe one Guns N' Roses song. Take me to, or that Paradise.
Take me to church.
Take me to church, right?
That's Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses. And All You Need Is Love by Guns N' Roses. Yeah. No, have you been to any Cirque du Soleil shows?
Oh my God. Yes.
Do you love them?
You know?
No?
No.
You don't.
But I've been to plenty. I went to O in Vegas when I was like 8.
Okay.
I did like that one.
Well, I don't even know what that one is.
Highly recommend it.
Highly recommend it. Okay, you know how they all have different themes?
Yeah, that one's like like
I was gonna guess water.
They like jump from a wall into water.
What?
Like they're jumping really high into water. If I'm remembering the right show.
How stoned was the person that invented Cirque du Soleil?
I think very, because also why did they name it O?
That's true.
And my sister has a theory.
Okay, let's hear.
They said, hey, person that created this show, do you know what you're going to call it? And he said, no. And they're like, oh. And they misheard it and named it O.
That's amazing. I love that theory. That is a good theory. Have you seen the Beatles?
Yes.
Did you like that one?
No.
You didn't? You didn't Okay, but I love that you have a strong opinion about not loving the Beatles Cirque du Soleil show. I saw it like 3 or 4 times.
Really?
I haven't seen any other Cirque du Soleil shows.
Oh, that's all you've seen. Well,
just the Beatles one.
Really, my expectations were too high.
Because you started with O.
Because the Beatles one, love the music, love, great choice. But I didn't think there was a story.
There's not. Every song is its own thing.
I just didn't think the like.
She's a critic.
I didn't think the tricks were that strong.
Okay. I respect.
And that's what I was judging on.
Okay, the tricks.
But do I need to go see these shows under the influence?
Probably.
And then I'll enjoy them.
If you were stoned at the Beatles thing, you would have the time of your life.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I would have loved
microdose situation. Something like that would be really fun.
Because I did see it in high school, and it was like, again, right when it came out, my parents really got us straight to Vegas to see the Cirque du Soleil.
So they love Cirque du Soleil.
I guess so.
I respect that. My parents didn't really take us to many events.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, Mom and Dad. You just didn't. You took me to 1 or 2 concerts.
I just have... Oh, yeah, I guess we've been to like...
a family concert?
We went to House of Blues when I was really young.
That's fun. To see who?
I don't know.
My parents took me to see people that you would not normally see. Like this guy, Steve Winwood. He sings Back in the High Life Again. It's like a old song from
Guns N' Roses sings it.
Yeah, Guns N' Roses, Or they took me to see the Rolling Stones, but that was embarrassing.
Why?
Because they were like dancing in the aisles, and I was like, oh my God, Mom, Dad.
How old were you?
I was like probably 19. And they were like getting it. You know what I mean?
In the aisles, was it like in a sit-down theater?
It was at the Hollywood Bowl. Oh. And they were like letting their freak flags fly. And I was like, oh my God, I want to crawl into a hole and die, Mom and Dad.
Have you ever been to an inappropriate movie with your parents?
Yes. Have you?
Yes.
Which one?
Well, I went to Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I was my grandparents, but my mom was like, Chase really wants to see this. So my grandparents took me, and I was in the middle of my grandma and grandpa, and I recently rewatched it, and I remembered why I was so scarred watching it with them, because it's just naked sex scenes every minute.
Constantly.
Have you rewatched it recently?
No, I haven't.
If you do, just think like, oh, Chase was watching this with her grandparents.
Oh, no.
And they were like, oh, this is what Chase wanted to see?
No.
Oh, this is what she wanted to see. Okay.
I know.
I had no idea.
No, I know. My grandma watched, it was on a Valentine's Day one year. My boyfriend and I went to go see Lady and the Tramp for Valentine's Day, which is one of my favorite Disney movies.
Was it the live action?
It wasn't live action. It just was like they were playing the
cartoon.
The cartoon at the Pantages, and it was like really cute.
Look at you going to Hollywood Bowl and Pantages.
Yeah, I'm a cultured cunt. Okay. Let me tell you. Yeah, so we went. And then I remember talking to my grandma the next day, and she spent her Valentine's Day watching 50 Shades of Grey. Oh. And she was like, I hated it. I could not handle the beatings. And I was like, yeah, of course you couldn't handle the beatings. I can't believe you would think you would want to see 50 Shades of Grey at 85 years old.
Wow.
With her boyfriend.
So you didn't see that with her. She just told you about
but I
it.
just remember being like, I feel like I should have seen 50 Shades Grey and she should have seen Lady and the Tramp. Yes. Like it was like a reversal.
Yeah.
It was like, in what world am I seeing Lady and the Tramp in my 20s and my grandma's watching
50 Shades?
50 Shades.
I've never seen the full 50 Shades.
Me either, because when I'm watching it, I'm like, it's cheesy to me.
Yeah, I never was a deadhead equivalent to 50 Shades.
50
what
Shades.
What would those be called? The Shade Babes.
The Shade Babes. People who are into S&M.
I never got in. I've seen it and tried. I tried and then I lost interest.
I didn't have very much interest in it either, but I feel like it was such a thing. I remember in college, one of my really good friends' moms was like pretty young and she was really into 50 Shades of Grey. And she was like telling her daughter about how she was into 50 Shades of Grey. And I feel like there were so many like horny middle-aged women when that book came out.
And isn't it funny because the author was like a middle-aged woman.
Oh, that makes sense.
Have you seen her?
No.
Oh, but it's like not who you think would be writing this book.
I gotta Google author 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah. If I had like
it's not who you would like
or something.
Expect.
Yeah. Can you pull up the girl from 50? The guy,
I guess
50
I could
Shades.
pull it up.
Oh yeah, we could.
But I don't have service here.
It's fine.
Okay.
The author of 50 Shades of Grey. Oh, should I pull her up and then I can describe to people what she looks like? Should we do that?
I don't know. Maybe it's not nice.
Now, to bash the author of 50 Shades of Grey. Now it's all I want to do, Chase.
Okay.
You're a good person. Hold on. I'll be right back. Keep the listeners entertained.
Okay. Hey, listeners.
Where they can find you.
You can find me on social media, Chase_O Donnell. But when are you going to talk about your Sunday Scaries? Because I want to make a plug.
Oh, we're going to talk about that as soon as... Right after I pull up the bitch who wrote 50 Shades of Grey. You know, we got to stay... I got to see what she looks like because this is something I've never even thought about. Okay, 50 Shades.
What do you do? Do you get service out here?
I do. I'm on Wi-Fi, but I don't even know what my... Okay, wait. 50 Shades of Grey. It came out in 2015.
A long time ago.
6 years ago?
Isn't that
I thought it
crazy?
just came out. I'm like, Dakota Johnson just became a star.
Maybe.
What's happening?
Maybe the most recent one came out like 2 years ago, maybe?
I can't believe there's so many of them. Author.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, she's got a code name. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Okay, not who you expect.
No, not at all. She's a larger lady who...
You just don't see her doing into S&M.
No.
Or do you?
Or, well, she's an S&M. I mean, this is the thing. And now people are like...
Well, you think, like, where are their minds?
She's into S&M.
Yeah. At least she daydreams about it.
She daydreams about being tied up. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I just think it's interesting to be like, I'm going to make a whole series about S&M, and then it's going to be able to pay my rent for the next, like, 30 years.
Did you watch Bridgerton?
No. Everyone loves it.
I loved it. I mean, we're a little late for the, like, you know, talking about it because it's over.
It's over
now.
Okay.
But same thing. I got really obsessed with it, and I then looked up. I was gonna like buy the books because I liked it so much.
Oh my god!
The writer of the books, much older woman, I think.
Plot twist.
Just like not who you thought would be writing it.
Yeah, that's like J.K. Rowling. I'm like, this bitch is writing about wizardry and sorcery, and she's like this British.
She started at like 20, and it's been years and years and years and years of just the same project. She can't let it go.
Yeah, that is true. She like wrote the book when she was like impoverished
on napkins.
On napkins, yeah. I know the J.K. Rowling come up story. I care about it more than they should. I was like, that's inspiring.
I'm like you in the like, oh wow, good for J.K. Rowling, good for Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
Look at them all just like
thriving. Yeah, it is so okay. No, what I'm obsessed with right now, and this is like, I'm not really into that many Hollywood things, but this for some reason is really interesting to me. The whole Gwyneth Paltrow thing. The Gwyneth Paltrow thing of like the Goop stuff.
I have thoughts about Goop.
Let's talk.
Well, I don't like Goop.
You don't like Goop.
Doesn't
like Goop or Cirque du Soleil.
Did I just offend a lot of people when I said I don't like Goop?
Well, the good news is I don't think many of my listeners are Goop diehards, but also like this is a safe space. Let's bash Goop.
Okay, I'll tell you why. I really like what Goop stands for.
The idea.
I love the idea because, you know, you talked about sound baths before we were on air.
Yes.
And I was like, I've done many of them. Like,
you've done many sound baths.
Yes.
Okay, we need to talk about that.
Okay. Lots of woo-woo stuff
You're into woo-woo stuff.
Oh my God, I have crystals in my room.
You do.
Sage. And
you do. You have crystals, sage.
Yeah. tarot cards I like to look at.
Yeah, I have tarot cards. Yeah.
So I like all that stuff.
Okay.
And healthy eating.
Love that.
But Goop, apparently, oh my gosh, I might be spreading lies. I don't know if this is true.
It's okay.
But apparently, like, she did a series on Netflix.
Oh, I saw it.
And each episode was just sponsored by
the brand,
what they were promoting.
Totally.
And it was so, like, it just was so fake because it was obviously being sponsored by what they were just like talking about. And I didn't like that.
Okay. Yes.
And I don't watch it because of that.
That's so funny. Because I know someone who was working at Goop. There's a Goop store in Brentwood. Did you know that?
Yes, because I walked by it and then did not go in.
You did not go in. You were like, I am not supporting this brand.
I did not go. For some reason, I don't like it.
For some reason, it's triggering, right?
I've taken a stance that I don't like it.
It's triggering as fuck. I'm like, this bitch just drinks bone broth. She hasn't eaten like a real meal in years.
Did you watch the episode where Julianne Hough is like getting the air massage, and she's like,
No, I might have not watched that one.
It was insane, and it was clear that Julianne Hough was just like, I don't know. It seemed like she was putting on a show.
Oh,
and saying that.
The vagina one was wild too.
I just watched the Julianne Hough one.
There's a vagina one, and I was like, I was trying to watch it, and then I was trying to make my mom watch it, and she was like, I am not watching this.
What was the vagina
it was
one?
like this sex coach woman comes in, and she's like trying to get these women to love their vaginas, and they're like talking about vaginas, and they're talking about like pleasure, and they're just like so much. It was a little too free for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So is your stance you don't like Goop? Or were you going to say you liked it?
No, I don't. I'm kind of indifferent about it. I'm more fascinated by the Gwyneth Paltrow and what's really going on there.
Yeah, talk to me about that.
Okay, nobody knows.
No.
I don't know at all. And then, the reason I even got here is because Gwyneth Paltrow's ex-husband, Chris Martin,
is
married to or dating Dakota Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And they all have Sunday dinner together once a week.
What?
Yeah.
Why, with the kids or something?
Yeah, because they're really like evolved and like stuff like that. So I'm like, and I'm trying to put myself in that position because like there is a week in 2021 where I was like matching with all these guys who had like kids, and I'm like, could I be a stepmom? And then I was reading about, then I was like, yeah, maybe I could. And then I'm like, maybe that would kind of be the best case scenario. Right, hey guys, I'm leaving, have a comedy show. And then
like your real mom will take care of you. Yeah.
And then my friend was like, that's not how it works. Like you would get attached to them, and then you would have to become like part of the family. And then I was reading about how Dakota Johnson and Gwyneth Paltrow like have these Sunday dinners together. And I was like, wow. I don't know if I would be down with that, but you would have to be. Maybe.
My ex-boyfriend, his parents were divorced, but every week we'd get dinner with his mom and then his dad with the new wife and their son, and they were all buds.
See, that's like evolved adult shit.
It is.
And I'm like still like...
I don't know. Does Gwyneth have a new partner?
Yeah, Gwyneth has a new partner. And during the pandemic,
tell me.
I know too much about it because
I mean, her skin is glowing.
Her skin is glowing.
She does take care of herself, but
she has all the tools to do it.
All the tools and all the money.
If I had all the money, I would look. I would.
Oh my god, I'd be at the spa every day.
Yeah. I feel like my phone is on airplane mode. I'm not accessible to anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So go on. You were like about to tell me something really important
about Gwen.
Yeah.
Oh, during the pandemic, she was like with her lover, and she was like, I gotta find the picture. She looked very like sexually frustrated, and then she did like this whole thing about how to have sex while you're like locked at home with your kids during the pandemic, and how her sex life was suffering, or her boyfriend was just like all scowly looking. I don't know. But anyways, also on the subject of Gwen, her store.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny because I know somebody who was working at that store.
Oh.
And she was like on a bunch of coke selling Goop vibrators.
Gwyneth or
No, my
your
friend that was
Okay.
working there. And which is like so funny. The thought of like a character that's like on a bunch of drugs at like this wellness vibrator
that's
store.
true. That's
She's like,
true.
hey, can I offer you this? Can I do this?
Yeah.
Like, so I just thought it was funny because it just feels like the culture is so, there's something about it that's triggering.
It's triggering.
It's almost like so showy. Of like, I lead this amazing life. Like I put like those yoni eggs. You know about that?
Yeah, you put them up.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Me neither.
And like there's also vaginal steaming.
No, I haven't heard about
There's
that.
vaginal steaming too.
Is this from Goop?
This is some Goop shit. Yeah.
I don't know. She's odd.
She's like on one. I feel like she also kind of does it for attention. She's like, want to smell my pussy? Here's this candle. Everyone remember that? The vagina scented candle.
No.
You don't know about the Goop?
No. I already didn't like Goop. Now I'm hearing this.
Oh, she had the vagina scented candle, and it was a big deal. It came out and it said, "This is what my vagina smells like." And then it was like sold out, and everyone was like grossed out kind of because you're like, okay, we get it. You're Gwyneth.
Oh my God.
And it smelled good, but it didn't smell good enough to be like, this is what my vagina smells like.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had high hopes. It was a $75 candle. My friend brought it to the comedy store. I was like, can I please smell this?
Yeah.
And I
so
was
you smelled it
disappointed.
firsthand.
I smelled it firsthand.
Don't you find that that same generations, like they were all these actors and then they all turned health and wellness? I'm talking Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Spade. I'm not Kate Spade. Kate Hudson has her like
her active
yeah.
wear.
Cameron Diaz has her book about eating healthy. Alicia Silverstone has her healthy book. Like it's all
Kourtney Kardashian has Poosh. Poosh is her response to Goop. Isn't that yes?
That's her response to
yeah.
Goop.
Well, that's like her version of Goop. Poosh and Goop. It's like, why are their names like
I
that
don't know
anyway?
why I think of Kourtney as. Oh wait, I'm thinking Chloe. Kourtney's the oldest.
Yes.
Never mind. Okay.
She's the one that's dating Travis.
She's in their generation. Okay.
Yeah, she's gone that direction too.
Poosh is her
Goop. Yeah.
I've got to look into it.
Yeah.
I actually, unpopular opinion, love the Kardashians.
I love the Kardashians. No, not all of them.
Yeah.
I have my favorites.
I just like every now and then I will put on an episode just to like see what they're up to. I like
just
to keep
check
up
in
them.
with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they are like in terms of a reality show, it's entertaining.
They're very good at reality.
They are entertaining as fuck. I enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm not mad. Kourtney's my favorite. The
Me
Poosh
too.
queen herself.
Because Kourtney, like, she just like she just decaps. She's just like whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I think
totally.
she's so funny.
Yeah, she is funny. I remember when she was like giving birth, she was so chill. Did you remember that episode?
Yeah,
There is an episode of the Kardashians where Kourtney, this is an old ass episode. She's giving birth, and in the middle of giving birth, she reaches down and pulls the baby out from inside of her. And it's on camera, and she's so chill about it that it makes it seem like pregnancy is just like a walk in the park. I was like, I almost wish I didn't see that because she was so chill at giving birth.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was an old
That
school
was an
episode,
old school
'cause
episode.
Her kids are like 10 now.
Yes.
Wow.
That was like I like just checking in with their Instagrams because I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Their Instagrams
Are
inspiring.
good.
I mean, sometimes I'm like, I can't believe that's the direction you went, but I'm intrigued.
Well, they're just like captivating.
They
to
are.
look at.
They're captivating to look
Yeah.
at. I'm like, okay, but it's also crazy because they all just keep like kind of changing.
Mm-hmm. They always look different.
They always look different. That's something that happens when you have money. Like
Yeah.
every week you look different. Like
I hope if I was in their shoes and had the money that I wouldn't change my appearance that much. Oh.
I feel like
I mean, they just get plastic surgery left
all
and
the
right.
time. And then I feel like it's rewarded because society is always like, you guys look
how
amazing.
pretty they are.
And then it's like
Chloe now has a whole new face.
she has a whole new
but
face.
she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
So it's tough.
But then when you see like a photo of like your past self, isn't that weird?
Right. It's like,
Do you feel like sad for her?
right.
The girl you left behind? Or are you like, fuck that bitch?
Do you know the theory of her? Chris had an affair
With
and
OJ?
No.
Okay. I know that theory.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it was the guard. I need you to pull up a picture.
Okay.
It was like the security guard or something.
The
for
security
Kris Jenner.
Okay.
And if you do a side by side of Khloe and this guy,
identical.
Very similar.
Everyone's always saying Khloe's not really part of the family. Kris was
and they deny it,
but like everyone always thinks it. Okay, wait.
It's like with Harry, Prince Harry. They say
really
that he's not part of the family.
Kris Jenner, bodyguard.
Look at me just stirring the pot. I'm just
Prince
here
Harry.
spreading lies. I don't even know what's true.
We're doing Hollywood gossip.
Okay, so look at
Is that him?
No.
Okay.
No. Look at Kris Jenner affair Khloe. Like
Kris Jenner affair
Khloe with a K.
Khloe with a K. Of course. I spelled Khloe wrong. I put a 9 instead of an O. Wow. Guys, we're finding out. Okay.
Maybe images.
Oh! Okay. Todd Waterman?
Yeah.
Todd Waterman's this guy's name.
Gotta have a picture.
Oh my god. I can't find one.
Okay, go back. Maybe just click images.
Images.
Straight to images.
Straight to images.
Oh no.
That guy?
No.
No. OJ? No.
Shoot. What did I read years ago? It's stuck in my head. No.
Well,
he has like an afro.
Really?
This guy right
This
here.
guy?
Yeah, him.
Oh shit. They do look alike.
I know.
Hold on. This is before Khloe's new face.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, you switched to the picture.
No. Dude. Are you suffering from insomnia? Are you suffering from anxiety? I have the solution. What's the solution, Shank? The solution is Sunday Scaries CBD. That's right, guys. If you're someone who's suffering from anxiety or you're overwhelmed or you're looking for something to chill out, I can't recommend Sunday Scaries CBD enough. Not only are they a podcast sponsor, but they're offering a 25% off discount on CBD, which is a really great discount. I don't know any other podcast that's giving 25% off CBD. Head to sundayscaries.com, enter discount code SHANK, SHENK, for 25% off. They have really amazing gummy bears. These are packed with B12 and D3, great for your energy levels and your immune system. Plus, they got CBD, which helps you chill the fuck out. They also have the vegan gummies, which are actually my favorite, even though I'm not a vegan. I heavily fucks with these. They also have B12 and D3. They taste like Sour Patch Kids, but better because they help you chill out. They also make tincture. You just put a little bit of it under your tongue. Also has B12 and D3. Great for immune system and energy levels. Guys, I can't recommend Sunday Scaries enough. If you're someone who's looking to get into CBD, they have all different types of products. They have so many different sleep aid products. I believe they just launched a new CBN product as well, which is great for someone who has insomnia. And also they have unicorn jerky, which is like a rainbow sour straw candy that's doused in CBD. Check them out. Discount code SHANK. Support them. They support the show. Also, do you have cotton mouth? Do you have dry mouth? Well, you're in the right place. I have the solution. Flint's mints. Whoa, I just knocked something over. I knocked some of the Flint's mints over. If you can see, these Flint's mints are actually in a really cute collectible tin. So they're not wasting. These are definitely recyclable. The art on the tin is so cute. This is the strawberry magic flavor, which is one of my favorite flavors. It tastes like a very light, summery strawberry. And it makes your mouth water. So it gets rid of your cotton mouth. It makes your mouth sparkle and tingle. It feels like sending your mouth to the spa is what I always say. Why not send your mouth to the spa? The cinnamon ginger flavor, this is a stronger strength. So this one makes your mouth water even more. And this one's my favorite. It really feels like your mouth is clean and ready for whatever you might need a clean mouth for. Okay. Or if you just need more spit in your mouth, for whatever reason, you might need more spit in your mouth. Get some Flints. Discount code SHANK, SHENK. Everyone should try Flints at least once, especially my stoner people who are out here with dry mouth, cotton mouth. No one wants to talk to you with a dry cotton mouth. And you probably don't want to talk with a cotton mouth either. Flints, that's Flints with 2 T's, flints.com. There's a link to the website in the description of this episode. Shank, SHENK, 15% off. Get your mouth-watering mints. Get your CBD. Show some love for the show. Now back to this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Chase O Donnell, guys. I need to hire someone.
I have another one for you after this.
Okay.
Oh, this is fun.
This is great. This literally is her face.
I know.
Guys, Google it. It's on Hollywood Gossip. Okay, what else do I need to Google?
Okay, so this one too. Here, do you want me to just do it and you hold the mic?
Yeah, we could do that. My computer's kind of slow because I have so many tabs open. Okay. So, and then we gotta talk sound baths and CBD. Oh, she's typing. She's typing away. I cannot believe. Oh, you're pulling up some. Oh my God, we love a little bit of royal drama.
Where did it go? This is who they say is Prince Harry's actual dad.
That has to be his dad.
I know.
I mean, and this is on a mainstream website, Cosmo. Hold on. What?
And Princess Diana and him had a relationship, and obviously everyone has denied it all.
Charles
but
sucks.
No. Oh, I'm just hearing it through your headphones.
You're hearing it through the headphones. Okay. I just
Can
sat
you
on the entire
believe that?
recording. No, I cannot believe that at all. How do you know all of this?
I don't know. Apparently, I like the juicy tea.
Look, listen, E, we're looking for work. So if you're out here listening,
I've got it all. I can bring it to
all. You. Talk about Gwyneth.
I don't want to, Harry, if you're listening to this, like, love you, Chloe, love you. We're just having fun.
Yeah, we're just having fun. I like how you're like, you have to let your intentions know that you don't mean
just
any
in case
bad.
Prince Harry tunes in.
Prince Harry and the author of 50 Shades are definitely going to be tuning in. So I just want to let them know it's all in good fun.
It's all out of love. Like, I just am entertained.
We only roast the ones we love. Okay, let's talk sound baths.
Okay. What do you want to know?
Well, like, how many sound baths have you done? How'd you get into sound baths?
I think I've done 4.
Okay, that's a good amount. I've done 2. Okay. I'm new into the sound bath
that's
world.
A lot. I feel like around 2017, I went through my quarter life crisis.
Okay.
And in order to I really did a lot of I had a meditation coach.
Okay, I love that.
Who wasn't really a meditation coach. She was actually a therapist without a license in psychiatry or anything. Just went by meditation coach.
Okay.
I think it hindered me in the end. I don't recommend.
You do hate the meditation coach. Why?
Well, it just I think it didn't help me, and I realized looking back because he was a meditation coach and not someone I should be getting advice from all my life.
Okay, interesting. I had a few therapists like that. I had a therapist who I thought was a therapist, and then I saw that he was on IMDb as an actor.
And he is a meditation coach specifically for actors.
No,
so yeah. Wait, maybe it was the same guy.
I wonder if it was.
Was it Larchmont? With J?
No.
Okay.
There's probably so many of these in Los Angeles. It's all these new age I'll help you meditate. That'll be 150.
But around that same time, I was I worked at a yoga studio, and at the yoga studio they offered all these Kundalini workshops and yoga baths. What are they called? Sound baths.
Sound baths, cool.
I did them all.
So Kundalini is a chanting, a breathing, like a fire breath, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was Reiki workshops.
Did you do a Reiki workshop?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Really?
And then I pretended to try to be a Reiki person and would do Reiki on my dog, but
would it work?
I don't know. I don't know if it really works.
I'm okay. Since moving to the canyon,
I also had an energy healer.
You had an energy healer?
Yeah.
What kind? Where'd you find her? What'd she do? Or he?
During this quarter life crisis, it was a self-proclaimed quarter life crisis. I just told myself.
I've had many.
I went to I went to an Airbnb, and it just so happened I was staying at an energy healer's home. And then she did it on me.
Where is this Airbnb?
This was in New York. So okay. I still lived in New York. And then this summer during the pandemic, I was like, let me call this energy healer, because it was quite the year, right? And we did Zoom sessions.
Yeah.
And I just would, honestly, I sat there over Zoom, just sat. And then she would work on my energy. And then she told me, oh, a lot's going on. Like, your energy is shifting. And then again, I don't think that really worked.
You don't think it worked? Well, it's interesting. How much is a Zoom energy healing lesson?
Well, maybe I got a discount. It was $75.
Okay, because I know someone who got healed over Zoom for $200. That seems like a lot of money to be spending for virtual healing, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
But they got healed? It worked?
They said it worked. And at first I was like, I'm a woo-woo person. Like, I'm into this type of shit. Like, I'll try it. Mm-hmm. Why not?
Yeah.
I think a lot of things are energy based, and like positive thinking and meditation could totally shift your life. And I really believe in all of that stuff. And during my 20s, I also went through like a self-exploration situation where I was like, I need to read all of the self-help books and all of the healing stuff to figure out how to navigate this life, especially if you're like doing stand-up. Yeah. Because you're like, you need to actually do the self-work.
Or else, because the whole business is rejection. Everything is like, you're bombing. You're just like, everything is like
negative.
You should hate your life right now. So you have to like work extra hard to like, okay, I like myself. I wanted to do this. It used to be fun. Like, that type of thing.
Totally. Like, and then, because when you start stand up, and like, when I started stand up in my early 20s, I was like, I love being out every night. It's the shit. And then now I'm like 34. So I'm like, I'm fucking tired.
I listened to the episode with Josh where people thought you were 44 and thought your skin was just glorious.
I was like, and then they found out I was 34. Like, I got it changed on IMDb. I had to get it changed on IMDb.
Just wild.
It's such a nightmare.
And your Instagram account getting
hacked?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting off topic, but
it's okay. We got to talk about the things.
But yeah, I agree. It was like fun to be out early 20s, and then, I mean, honestly, by 25, I think I was over it.
Yeah. Well, I was out. I used to be at the Comedy Store like every night. Be like, oh, I'm hanging out, working on my craft. Really, I'm just like drunk. I'm like, here I am working on my craft, waiting to get up. But yeah, it is sound baths and all that woo-woo shit. I'm into it too.
Yeah, I think it's just like I've decided at this point, after all the stuff I've like tried, and I think it brings me like calmness, but looking back, I don't think it really works. I think it's just a like way to be like, this is something to feel like you have control over your life.
Yeah, probably. But
I've done acupuncture.
I love acupuncture. And I love cupping.
Oh, I've never done it, but it looks like it would hurt with all the bruises.
I feel like any bitch who does cupping, they only do it so they can post their back on Instagram. It's like, we get it. Yeah. You went to cupping. How many times have you seen that before on Instagram?
A lot.
I'm like, all I wanted to do was post my cupped backs after I got it. I was like, I did it. I get to take the picture. Fuck you.
Instagram.
Instagram is a nightmare.
There was one time, it was about this time last year, it was like the Black Lives Matter, everyone posting the black squares, and then there was this one girl so out of touch with a coffee cup, and it was like, Coffee Tuesday. And then it went back to all the like, I screenshotted it because it was so out of touch, just not even realizing what's going on.
No, I know. And then that was so stressful because I was like, I don't want people to think I'm racist. I got to put the square up. If I don't put the square up, they're going to think I'm racist.
Put the square up, people are like, how dare you put the square up?
You're virtue signaling. We don't want the square up. And I'm like, I'm not racist. How do I let people know?
I know.
I was like, that was so much to process.
This just happened with the
blue square?
The blue square.
Oh, yeah.
All my story, I have a lot of Jewish friends. I'm sure you do too, growing up in the Valley. And I am Jewish.
Yeah.
My mom's Jewish. So I went on birthright. Like, I really support
you went on birthright. Okay,
Israel. Cool. And, I support just not hate.
Yeah.
Anyways, all the stories I was seeing was like, if you're not posting a blue square, then that black square you posted meant nothing, and all this like shame about posting a blue square. So I posted blue square, and then all of a sudden it was just, wow, posting a blue square doesn't do a thing, and how dare you do that? And that's such a joke, and you just can't win. You can't win on social media.
I'm like, I'm hoping that, that was also such a specific time because everyone was like locked at home on their phones. Mm-hmm. So everyone was like, who's racist, who's not? We got to get to the bottom of this. And everyone was like losing it.
Yeah. And do you remember when they were like, post a black and white photo of you being a strong female? I did.
You did?
Well, it was, I remember I got the message from someone.
You get like, it's like chain mail.
I got invited by someone I really respect.
And I didn't do it.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like, if she did it, then I guess, like, I don't want to let her down. Like, let me do it. And then the hate for posting a black and white photo. Remember that?
Yeah. And it's like the Imagine song.
Imagine
when everyone was singing
the people.
Yeah, you can sing. I forgot you can sing.
Oh no, I can't. But
yes, you can.
I've dabbled.
Seen you sing.
Yeah.
And you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah. When did you start playing the guitar and singing?
15. My dad's an incredible guitarist. So my dad just taught me to play when I was 15, and then he taught me like 4 chords, and that's still all I do is those 4 chords he taught me.
But you know those 4 chords.
I know those 4, and I write a lot of the songs that I perform, so I just write them. I'm like Phoebe from Friends. She only has those few chords that she uses.
That's hilarious.
Same. And then if I'm gonna like do a parody song, I only do it to songs that I know those chords. So I'm not a real guitarist.
But you seem like it.
Thank you.
I have no idea.
To me, I'm like, that don't play guitar,
it.
I can sell it for any guitarist. They're like, this girl cannot play.
Really? That's so funny.
And my dad being such a good guitarist, like if he comes and sees me perform and I'm playing guitar, he's like, oh my God, tell the audience that you can't play. Let them know that you can't play. So a real guitarist knows.
That's
but
so
I can
funny.
Get away with it.
But yeah. So your family's like creative because your sister does the crochet stuff.
Yeah.
Which is so cool.
Yeah. My mom was our dance teacher growing up. So dancer. She choreographed Gilmore Girls.
She did?
She was like Miss Patty's dance studio. She would always come in and choreograph
That's so fun.
And then,
what kind of dance does she teach?
Ballet. It was all ballet.
Do you know ballet?
Oh my gosh. 17 years of ballet.
Really? Sometimes when I'm alone, I do plies in the mirror. Yeah. And I'm like, I kind of want to get
stretch.
Yeah, I kind of want to get a bar.
Yeah.
And put it in my kitchen.
Use the back of your chair. I do that.
Oh. Just and like what? A tutorial or some shit?
Yeah. Tyler Peck is like a prima ballerina at New York City Ballet.
Okay.
And starting last year during the pandemic, she's been giving every few days live ballet classes.
Okay, I gotta do this.
I do them whenever I can. They're so good. She does beginning level and advanced, and she's a prima ballerina at New York City Ballet and the best and amazing.
Ballet is so ladylike and so fun.
I know. And you get like really
like lean
long muscles.
Like yes, because it's all of the like extensions.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, that sounds fun. Maybe I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Catch me in
Tyler Peck, everyone.
Tyler
Tiler.
Wow.
She's so cool.
That's so cool. So your mom's into dance. And then how do you explain what your sister does? She's so cool.
What I say is she's a street artist, but she uses crochet instead of like paint. So like she crochets all of her artwork.
She like will crochet something beautiful on like a chain link fence.
Yes. And she's in DC right now. She just did a huge like 50-foot mural of Kamala Harris by the White House.
That's so cool.
And that was like made the news. That was a big deal.
I have to Google that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Here. Oh wait. I don't have pictures.
Wait, I want to give you okay, let's see. We'll Google.
God, I could just talk to you for hours.
It's so fun. I'm so sore. I hula hooped all weekend. This is 34. I have a light up LED hula hoop. I'm obsessed with it. And I brought it to a party in the canyon. And I made so many new friends. They were like, oh, this girl's fun. Because I'm bad. I don't like dancing. I'm too in my head about dancing. But if I have the hula hoop, yeah, made all these new friends. I met a breath worker friend.
Wait, did we finish our sound bath convo?
I don't know. So let's talk about the sound bath. Have you done a sensory deprivation tank?
No, but that's where you're like in the water.
Yeah.
And it's black.
Rogan's really into it.
It sounds fabulous. I've listened to Rogan talk about it.
The first time I did it, I was like, I don't know. The second time I did it, I was like, I love this shit. But my boyfriend at the time fucking hated it. He got out of the sensory deprivation tank early, said he was having an anxiety attack, couldn't handle being in there. And I was like, I was loving it.
I think I would love it. Because when I hear about it, I'm like, that's what I need. Just some silence. Where like I can't look at my phone. No one can bother me.
Yes.
I have to be there for 30 minutes or whatever. How long is it?
It's like 45.
Oh my God. Just take me there now.
Yes. And then you go to like this meditative place and it's really good for your body and you sleep really well at night. I mean, this is the thing. It's what I would imagine being in the womb is like the closest you could get because there's no like light, it's like pitch black and you're weightless.
Whoa,
it's cool. It's like a fun experience, and I heard try it at least once because the first time you also get like $40 off, and then after it's like, do I have a sensory deprivation tank budget?
Okay, I get it. I mean, I have a budget for $100 shirts, so I can move that around.
Yeah, move that around.
Okay, but.
Let's hear.
Is it
what did I Google for your sister's thing? Is it what?
I actually lost what I was gonna say. It was so good.
Sensory deprivation.
It'll come back to me.
Okay. What have been your experiences with sound bath? Did you like them?
No, I love the idea of sound baths. I've never been in a sound bath situation where I've like released my mind and like just fully meditated for the hour and a half. They're long. And so I always have thought, okay, this will be the time where I really just like go to a place. Mm-hmm. But my mind has just been swirling. I'm better with, if they were like guiding the meditation, I think it would be fabulous.
Yeah.
But even if they were like, just listen to the sound of this instrument and keep listening. Like, I just need something to focus on. Otherwise, I was just like, come on, I'm just laying, I just need I need to sit up. Like, I was really agitated during I think 2 of them. The others I don't remember.
I'm thinking when I went to them, I was high both times.
See, that's what you have to do.
I love it here.
Yeah, okay, that's the deal.
Also, have you done an infrared sauna?
No, but I've been hearing so much about those. Your head is out, but your whole body's in it. Or is that different?
That's the infrared wrap.
Oh, okay.
That is gnarly.
Oh, because you lose weight doing that.
You're like you're in an all cotton sweat outfit with socks,
and then you're like inside. It's like
inside a blanket where you're like sweating, and it's expensive.
Yeah,
but they also have an infrared sauna where they. Okay. I was like, I don't know about this shit. This sauna stuff. We'll see. Then I started going, and now I'm like, I'm addicted to going to the infrared sauna because they have these like different color lights, and each color is for something different.
Well, because when I get facials, every now and then they put the red light for like the acne, the blue light to like calm it down.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that. But it's like everything is different, and the different color vibrations are for different things, and then it rotates through the rainbow. So you're like in an infrared sauna sweating for 45 minutes. It's really hot. It's like 140 degrees for 45 minutes. I don't know if I could do that. But afterward, you feel your skin looks amazing. You feel amazing. I was like, if I could do this
4 days a week.
Yeah. I would have nowhere to live. But my skin would be incredible.
You could live there.
Yeah, I could live at the infrared sauna. Okay, wait, is this what your sister made?
Yes.
Wow, this is incredible. It is a crochet of Kamala. It says, I'm speaking. I love it. That is crazy. Did she do that by herself?
No, she was like the head of the project, but she got like 150 women from across the country to like,
that's so cool,
send in a square, and then she put it all together.
That's even cooler.
Mm-hmm. The project is called Love Across the USA.
That's so
cool. And they're
cool.
going to be doing like a lot of those billboards now.
That's so cool. That's so awesome for her.
I love to plug her.
Yeah, she has like,
she's my favorite.
When she posts like crochet stuff, it's fascinating to me because I do not have the patience for crochet. Do you?
No, we learned on the same day back in like 2003, and she really took off with it.
Oh my god! And she has like, I saw she like posted something and she was like all organized with her yarns, like all the colors, and I was like, damn, she's deep in this world.
But she got into it because she was a dancer and like incredible. She like won. She doesn't like when I brag about her like this, but she's not here.
Yeah.
She won like national dance champion of like America at age 12.
No. Was she like a ballet dancer?
Yeah, but we did everything. So like the competition was jazz. Okay. But anyway, she did gymnastics too, and she would always do like these back handsprings on the wood floor because at dance studios there's no spring.
Right.
And all the pounding, she broke her back.
No.
So she had to take like a couple of years off dance, and she became really good at crochet.
That's so crazy.
And then she still like danced and went to college for dance, but always knew that couldn't be her career because of her back.
Injury? That's crazy.
And crochet became like her thing.
Oh my god, breaking your back when you're 12?
Mm-hmm.
That's gnarly.
I know.
Damn, and now it like worked out. She's so incredible.
And that's
at crochet.
why she's...
My dog just opened my door. He does that sometimes. He's free range. He cannot be controlled. Okay, so I also have these mints that make your mouth water.
Oh my gosh, how exciting.
And they're all different levels. They're Flint's mints.
Are these
a sponsor?
Are these part of Sunday Scaries or a different one?
No, this is something else. But wait, let's talk about Sunday Scaries too. Oh, and then I'll give you a mint.
Okay. Well, listeners, if you know this show, you know that Sunday Scaries sponsors it.
That's true.
And I was telling Sarah I'm her target audience because
which we love.
I listened it was truly to one plug. You just did your one plug of Sunday Scaries, and I purchased it immediately, and they just came in the mail today.
Have you tried
I got
them?
the vegan one and the main one.
I haven't tried it. Okay, the vegan one I'm obsessed with.
Because I need B12.
You do?
Because I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat
You're
meat.
vegetarian for animal reasons or?
Both. I was raised vegetarian, so I never ate it growing up, and my parents were always like, you can. I just didn't because that's how I was raised. And then now that I'm older, definitely for animal reasons, now I know what's going on.
I know, it's like
sad.
Every time I get stoned, I'm like, I should give up meat. One time I was on a psychedelic, I was like, I can't believe I was even gonna make this chicken. I'm a monster. I'm a
pescatarian, so I eat fish, but I just was at the aquarium. If you've ever been to an aquarium, let me tell you, I don't want to eat seafood again for a while.
Really?
It's just weird to be like, oh.
Seafood for me, I like some sushi, but I'm picky. I don't want it to look like it's just fresh from the ocean.
I don't like when I get shrimp and they have eyes on them.
Or that, you know how they have that?
The strip of poop.
The strip of poop. The shrimp poop. The shrimp strip of poop.
Yeah.
Is so jarring. Gross.
And then I saw the squids live.
No, you saw live squid?
And I was like, I can't believe I've ever eaten calamari. That was so gross.
Yeah, and I'm not into a trout. I don't like a trout.
No, I'm so picky with my fish.
My parents are like, you want some swordfish? I'm like, I don't like the idea of a fish with a sword nose that I'm eating.
Yeah.
It seems too too much of a thing. And like, I also don't like catfish because the idea of a whiskery.
Oh, I don't like it either.
Whiskery fish. I'm like, is this a fucking Dr. Seuss book? You know how those characters all have like whiskers? Yeah. Like, I don't want to eat catfish.
Yeah. I'm the same way. I get really weirded out. No, like if I don't think about it, I'm fine. But when I start thinking about what the animal looks like, I'm like,
yeah, no.
Honestly, more grossed out than animal rights activists. Just
really?
Grossed out. Yeah.
I have some animal rights activist friends, and they bring their animal rights activist stuff everywhere we go, which is a fun experience.
I think because I grew up. Like
you're like a chill. You're like a chill.
Well, first of all, no one was vegetarian in the 90s, so I had to hide that. No, and
you would only have tofu and soy milk.
Well, I would bring like the fake veggie corn dogs, and like I'd pretend I was eating meat because I'm sure I got made fun of at some point. So it all through elementary through high school, I pretended like I ate meat. I didn't want to be weird.
Right.
And then I transferred to a performing arts high school my junior year of high school, and all these kids were like with the rainbow hair, and they were vegetarian. I was like, oh, calm down. I've been vegetarian for 17 years. Like, please.
I've been chill about it.
Like, let's not act like you can't eat anything, or you don't, like, I just could not.
Yeah, no, that's so fun.
So I don't talk about it. People don't really know.
It's also funny when, like, in middle school and high school, it's like, you just want to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, my mom was giving me sandwiches on wheat bread, and I was like, here's the deal. Nobody else is fucking doing it.
With almond butter. I got it with almond butter.
I was like, everyone's judging me because I have wheat bread.
Yeah, like, where are my goldfish?
Yeah.
My mom would pack a sushi, like avocado sushi and edamame. And I'm like,
no. And you're like,
can you please just have goldfish and a PB&J?
Like, give me some goldfish and like a powdered white donut. I see other people having that, and like carrots and ranch.
I know. But today, all the kids, at least in LA that I've babysat, all vegan.
No, I know. This kid I was babysitting, the mom's like, I need to prep her bento box. I was like, what? I was like, I don't even know what it is. She goes, do you want your bento box? And I was like, I have to Google bento box too.
Now it's so different.
It's so different.
It's like cool to be healthy. Yeah. It was not totally like that growing up.
Like, we shop at Lassen, Sprouts, Whole Foods, Erewhon. It's a whole thing. Okay, so these mints.
Did I do a good plug on Sunday Scaries?
You did a great job.
Grab them. Let me tell you, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm excited.
You're going to be so excited. The best part about them is they taste so good. So you've literally, it doesn't even feel like you're consuming a CBD product.
And I got like $20 off thanks to you.
Yeah, 25% off discount code.
It was very, very cheap.
Okay. So these are called Flintt mints. They're making their way around TikTok right now.
Oh,
because. I know. Here we go. You guys can see them. Their containers are really cute. So they have all different flavors and
they're
all different levels
cute.
and all different mouth-watering levels.
Oh.
So what happened is these kids on TikTok, because on TikTok you can't post sexual videos because you'll get in trouble. So these kids have been doing like spit videos. As a loophole, and they've been using these mints to do them
as if they're sexy.
Yeah, they try to be. It's like it's called spit talk. This is something that's happening right now.
And they're sponsoring.
So we're really excited.
Yeah, they're sponsoring you.
Yeah, they're sponsoring me, Flintt mints.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much. It feels so great.
That's huge.
Thank you so much. So
so we get to try one.
Yeah, you get to try one, and they're all different levels. Okay, I will say. So this level's 100, and this level is 250.
Okay, so give me 250.
This is an experience.
Okay. I think I want the experience.
Cinnamon ginger.
Although the flavor I would want is cool watermelon.
Do you want to start with a cool watermelon and then graduate to a cinnamon ginger?
Okay.
You're going to be like, okay, what I like about them is before I go on stage, I like taking one because I always feel like before I go on stage, I get nervous.
Me too.
And then my mouth gets dry. And then I feel like I'm on stage with not enough saliva.
Really good taste.
Good taste.
To piggyback off that, I too get nervous before going on stage.
Yeah.
And I never bring water up with me, and I always regret it.
But also, don't you feel like drinking water on stage? I feel like it's like kind of a power move. You're like, hold on, everyone has to watch me.
Just like, I'm going to stop.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like,
you guys are
you're
watching
working for 15 to 30 minutes. Like,
right.
I mean, at most 45. I guess that's a long time. An hour.
Yeah, but it's also like you've gone longer without water.
I've gone on a run without water.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so
Right.
what do you think is your mouth watering?
Oh,
It's subtle.
okay. It's supposed to water. We want it to water.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
But that's also a low level. That's 100.
right now, I'm just like taking in the amazing taste.
The taste is so good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Really good. But it makes your breath good too.
it makes your breath good. It's
Lots of water.
lots of water.
Yeah, lots of
coming.
water.
Do you have a Tingle too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which one are you having?
I'm having the cherry. 150.
Okay, so we're gonna go to 250. Yeah, I have a Tingle.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But explain to me, because I don't know what Gen Zs are up to.
Mm-hmm.
Why is watery saliva sexy?
It's just like a loophole around making sexual content.
How
People
though?
are into
Can
like
you
spit.
explain it to
People are
me?
into like spit stuff.
Really?
Like sex spit stuff.
Like spitting to like lubricate?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So
I've never seen that.
Yeah. So that's
On
its
TikTok.
own thing. I haven't. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just videos of people spitting
Yeah.
and it's sexual.
Mm-hmm.
I find that so gross.
Yeah, but people are into it.
Yeah, well, yes, and this is why you need
You need Flint's mints. You want to give a blowjob, you need spit. Or if you have cotton mouth,
yeah,
which is really why I like them, because I smoke a lot of weed, and
which I'm surprised you're not right now.
I had an edible a little bit ago.
okay.
I am high and loving it.
Okay, I'm ready for 250.
Okay, 250. This is going to be a
I need
totally
to
different,
cleanse my palate.
a totally different experience. You might be like, I don't know what I think of the 250,
Okay.
but I like the 250 because
it matches your outfit.
Flint's
It
Mints
matches.
cinnamon ginger.
Okay.
It's going to be a completely different experience.
Okay. Because
the
I
cool-
liked that. That was really.
That one's pretty benign.
Okay.
That one was cool. Watermelon level 100.
I liked that a lot.
Okay.
Okay. Like the flavor so much. It tastes
The
like
flavors.
Honestly, well, I feel like I'm drinking Fireball.
It tastes so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one was my favorite because it's like an intense full experience. I feel like my mouth went to the spa. I was like, did I just send my mouth to the spa?
How does this science work that there's water coming out of my mouth?
That's a good question. I'm sure that people could explore that on the Flint's website.
I'm sure they
at
could explore.
flints.com. These are also vegan, sugar-free, and non-GMO.
Now, for someone like me, I would get these simply for the mint delicious flavor.
Right.
Having good breath.
Right.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
always, now people aren't wearing masks, like you need to have good breath.
You need to have good breath, and what I like about them is if you're someone who smokes weed and your mouth is dry, or if you're someone who needs a lot of saliva for whatever reasons, then these are the mints for you.
What's the tingly thing about? Like, that's not something to be scared of?
No. That just happened.
That's, like, fun.
They warned me before they sent them. I was like, I really want you guys to sponsor. Like, we want you to try the mints and see what you think of the tingly feeling. And I was like, okay. And I was like, it's kind of fun. It feels like your tongue is either at the spa or on drugs.
Yeah, like, you're definitely, I mean, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's wild.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's an experience.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
And the saliva keeps coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not
stopping.
It's tingly. Whoa. Can I drink on this?
Yeah. When you drink with the tingle, it feels like your tongue's on drugs, but like in a fun way.
Wow. That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I need to have Chase try a Flint mint. But yeah, so these are the Flint's mints. You can take one. What flavor do you want?
Well, I really liked the cool watermelon.
We'll take
It
the
wasn't
cool one.
too intense for me.
Okay, good.
That's so nice.
Yeah, you've got your own Flint's
Oh
mints.
my gosh. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
Oh my
That's
God,
our
of course.
episode. Do you have anything you want to promote? Where can people find you? My mouth is salivating so hard right now.
Mine too.
Like,
I am gonna be opening for Christina P.
Amazing.
through January,
amazing.
but all that info is on I can't focus because
your mouth is tingling hard.
Everything that I do, I post on my Instagram.
And I'll link to your
Chase
handles and
__ O'Donnell. That's me.
that'll all be in the description of this episode.
Yeah, that's it. And I just want Gwyneth and Harry and Chloe to know I do love you. Who else?
And
50 Shades of Grey
author.
Yeah, I love you guys. And like I really like woo stuff and like go for it. Like even though I said I don't know if it works, like I'm just covering my bases.
Listen, Gwen, we're still fans. We're still interested in the culture.
Keep doing you.
Keep doing you.
You give us something to talk about.
If you want to sponsor an episode, let us know.
Yeah, if you want us on Goop, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do a sound bath on Goop. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.